By popular demand, here is my version of the Italian bomb made popular by Modern Apizza up in New Haven, Connecticut. I'm gonna fire up this pizza oven and let's go build some Apizza. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video on my tomato pie, I will link it down in the description box below. We're starting off with our high hydration pizza dough into our flour bath. Make sure that you get every single spot because we don't want our dough to be sticky. And a well-floured pizza peel is your best friend. And as usual, all the ingredients will be linked in the description box down below. Now that we have our crust stretched out and draped onto our peel, it's time to create some magic. I'm going with 3 ounces of our tomato sauce, which is tomatoes, crushed oregano, and some salt. Get as close to the edge as you're comfortable with. Next garnish is going to be sliced garlic, followed by pecorino romano. Now go with as little or as much as you want. And I'm using some fresh sliced low moisture mozzarella. I asked my deli counter to slice it for me. Fill up all the holes. I'm going with some homemade fennel pork sausage here. Now feel free to use your favorite sausage. Next, I'm going to put on some thinly sliced white onions and sauteed mushrooms. I'm not a big fan of adding raw mushrooms to a pizza, and definitely not canned mushrooms on a pizza. If you saute your mushrooms first, you'll get rid of some water and also concentrate the mushroom flavor. Next, I'm using some Benton's bacon and using a bunch of sauteed peppers. I just sauteed them enough just to get the raw crunch out of them and to release some of that moisture, because the last thing I want is a wet pizza. And I'm finishing this off with some Izzo pepperoni. And make sure that your Apizza will slide off the peel, give it a little jiggle, and into a 750-degree oven. Now I want a longer cook on this pie, so I turned my heat down on my uni. I'm looking for about a 4 to 5 minute cook. Now, because the uni is such a small space, the entire oven is a super hot spot. So if you don't turn your oven down and you're looking for a longer cook, you're gonna burn your pizza. Now, there's a difference between being burnt and charred, and I know that, so that's why I turned down the oven, and this is what you get. A beautifully charred Italian bomb Apizza homemade version. By setting your pie on a wire rack directly out of the oven, it lets the steam escape so your pizza stays crispy. Listen to that beautiful sound. Let's dig into this pie. This is my version of the Italian bomb made popular by Modern Apizza by special request. A lot of you have requested it. And look at this. Nice undercarriage, thin, crispy. Nice char on the pepperoni as well as on the crust. Some of you like a little bit darker char, like maybe like this or even more. I think this is where I'm good at. So I hope this doesn't disappoint. We're gonna try it to find out. Oh, that is really good. The Benton's bacon, if you've never had it, it's really smoky. It's really good. Yeah. Piping hot. You guys fold your pizza up in New Haven? There's a lot of intense flavor. Speaking of that Benton's bacon, look at this. So I just cooked it just enough so it wasn't raw anymore. It wasn't completely raw. And then I cooled it down and put it on top of the pie. But, oh. Mr. Benton, if you're watching, love your stuff. I want to thank everybody from up in New Haven that requested me to make this. I am forever grateful for this little bit of knowledge. Give a man a pie, feed him for a day. Teach a man how to make one, feed him for a lifetime. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. I want to thank everyone that watched my previous New Haven Apizza video, everyone that's given me a lot of pointers, advice, suggestions from spots to go when I go visit. and I hope to meet some of you guys. I will give you guys a few weeks notice of when I come up there and visit. I would love to check out the places that you guys all recommend. So far the list is very long, and I've Googled every single place that you guys have suggested, and it doesn't seem like there's one bad spot. Thank you so much for that. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, click the like button down below, follow along for more recipes. I really appreciate your love and support. Guys, I'm gonna crush the rest of this and go take a nap. Leave me comments down below, like, how do you think I did with my version of the Italian bomb? I mean, this thing tastes amazing, so I don't know how anybody could say anything bad about it, except for, no, it's not in New Haven. Well, guys, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, and as always, peace.